where real conversations happen, where life, work, and growth meet truth. No pressure, no pretending, just honesty, just clarity, just truth. Welcome to Unfiltered.
Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever
Good
you
morning.
could be watching us from, welcome to Unfiltered, where we don't pretend everything is fine when it's not, where we talk about the things people feel, but don't always say it loud. No filters, no fluff, just the truth. Before we go deep, I want to know who is here with us. Where are you tuning in from? Where are you joining us from? Just drop the city in the comment section. We will acknowledge you. Okay. Do you know those people? You know, the people everyone calls when something goes wrong. The one that always have it together. Yeah, those people don't get tired,
So,
apparently, right? Let's keep it
mm,
simple. Have you ever been the strong one everyone calls or look up to? Just type yes if that is you. That's just enough. We don't need your name, just a yes. Before I go further, let me quickly reintroduce myself. My name is Ify. I am a wife and a mom of three lovely children. I live in the United States, originally from Nigeria. I am an online business owner and a mentor. So, our topic today is when the strong ones get tired. Today, we are talking about something very real when the strong ones get tired. Because the truth is, a lot of strong people are not okay. They're just good at hiding it.
mm,
They go through stress just like every other person. They go through pressure from people who expect them to be strong. But does anybody ever take a minute to ask them, how are you doing? They hide it because they believe they have to be strong for everybody. They have to be there for everyone. So today I want to know why do they think, why do strong people think, or why do they struggle with admitting that they are tired? Why do you think so? We can have your comments in the comment section. Tell us what you think. Why do they always feel that they have to hide the fact that they are tired? Why do they struggle with admitting the fact that it is not okay with them? Ayoko, what do you think? Why do you think strong people struggle with admitting the fact that they are tired?
wow. Hi, everyone. This really hit hard because I was talking about this to one of my friends today, and um, mind you, even with our own parents, it happens. Let me. I'm not gonna run around the bush, right? For me, it is simply because we have no other choice than to be strong. First of all, people are looking up to us. We said it last time, right? And you are afraid to show your vulnerability. You don't want them to see, one for me, one of the reason is that it's not that you don't want them to see, but you don't know how to even show them, because everyone relies so much on you that you even forget yourself in the process. You don't even remember, like nobody asks. Today I was telling someone, even my own mother, well, unfiltered, there you go, keeps on falling, but the topic is really, 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 really close to my heart. I'm gonna be very personal, something that I don't do, okay? And even my own mother, sometimes I feel like they don't really care, or they don't understand, or they just choose not to understand that we are also human, that we also go through things. They want you to fix everyone, but you. So I'm like, this same question you are asking, I have asked, but I have no answer. All I know is that I have to keep on going. All I know is that I told myself, you have nobody. Yes, it becomes a habit. It has become a habit that I have to kind of hide my feelings. I have to kind of um, not let people see or know that I am hurting, because you want to be there for them, because they see you as this strong woman that you don't want to fail, you don't want to lack, you don't want them to see that you too, you are in need. It's just something that is natural. You don't choose that, but it happened. I don't know about you. Tell me. I'm lacking words to even explain this. I had an argument with my mom today about this same issue. And I could tell you for free that I was so upset. And I'm like, when does it gonna end? When? And all we ask is the emotional support. I'm not asking for your money. I'm not asking for anything. But ask sometime, how are you doing? How are you feeling, without asking me something, behind. And when you choose, mostly what we have is, I mean, our parents, they choose certain siblings amount, and then they target you as the one that has to be strong. Like for anything, they have to come to you. What do? You just carry along, you play along, you have no other choice. You don't want to fail them. You don't want to fail your kids. You don't want to fail your family. You don't want to fail your friend. So you have no other choice but to be that strong person. Nobody wants that, but you have no choice. But at some point, what happens is that you lose yourself in the process. You break down. For me, I do break down sometimes. And when I do, I don't go to nobody. I turn to God. I said it last time. That is just so unfortunate, but it is what it is. And that makes us also very strong, because we rely on nobody. I don't ever want to rely on anybody. But indeed, it is something that we have to talk about. I'm so emotional, but you go ahead. I want to hear from you.
Well, I understand you perfectly well. It is difficult to be that strong person that every other person run to and you have no one to run to. In your case, you even have verbalized it to your mom, the fact that you also need somebody to look out for you. But most people keep going through this silently without letting anybody know that it has now, that strength may have become pressure. So my question is really, at what point
Mhm.
does strength become pressure? At what point do you start feeling, as that strong person, that your strength is waning, your strength is giving way? What you are going through now is pressure, no longer strength, because you need somebody to also take care of you. Like you said, it's not you demanding something from them, but just that emotional support, just the acknowledgement that we know you are going through this. We appreciate it. We are praying for you. Whenever you need to talk to somebody, we are here. We might not be able to provide financial assistance to you or anything, but at least we can provide emotional support. So when is it that the strong person needs to know that that strength is no longer strength, it has now become pressure on them? You, as I always like the fact that you use your experience, to answer to address some of these issues. As the strong person in your family, at what point did your strength no longer holds on, but everything becomes pressure to you? At what point did you really start breaking down and start verbalizing your needs to your siblings or your mom or anybody close to you?
Hmm. Well, first of all, it was at the beginning, I wanted to please my parents, right? You want them to see that you are really trying, you are doing your best, you want to please them, you want to make everyone happy. But then along the way, it's like all your efforts is not paying enough. It's like they expect you to do more and more and more, and you're not getting any gratitude for whatever you are doing. And for me, from the beginning, I didn't set any boundaries. Okay, I didn't set boundaries. I wanted to please them so bad that I forgot myself in the process, right? But then what happened is that it makes them lazy. It's like you are pounding water into, you know, a cup that is
Probably leaking.
exactly, it is leaking. Keeps on and on and on and on. And I'm like, no, this can't continue. And one of the things our parents misunderstand is that when we are quiet, when we try to please them, it's not because we are stupid or anything, it's because we respect them. Because of that respect, for instance, I don't talk back. I've said, okay, I've heard you. I'm going to try my best. But then it's like she feels like she is entitled to. I'm not sorry. I'm not entitled to care for my siblings. I'm gonna say it right here. I'm not entitled to share. Like, if anything, I'm here to help. I can help my parents, my mother, my father. That's okay. But anything above that, it is an extra. It's like if I want to, but don't push me. So when it started to feel like it is not normal, the pressure was getting too mad is when I wasn't getting enough validation or again, appreciation for whatever I was doing. So then I started to set boundaries. I became verbal, like I dared to say no, something that I don't know how to. Whenever somebody asks me something, I immediately do it, or I try at least to do it. If I can't do it, or at least I try to do something. And I'm like, no, I have to learn to say no. It is my right, and there is nothing you can do about it. Don't pressure me. Like I said, I don't like to be pushed. I don't like to be ordered around. You know, if I want to do something, I'm doing it because I want them to be at certain level, but they shouldn't feel like they're entitled to my money or to me or whatsoever. No. So I had to stand up for myself and say no, because psychologically it was getting into me. The pressure became so high that they want you to do this, to do that. You have to, and I'm like, when does it end? And I even have to go as far as asking them, like, do you even know what I do for a living? Because they don't care about what you do for a living. All they care about is you giving out. And so I'm like, I have to kind of go back And then think, ever since I've been overseas, have any of you sent me even one cup of gari or even one cup of tapioca or sugar or cassava, whatever it is? Nobody. Why is it that I have to be the only one giving out? I'm not rich. Yes, I'm working hard for every penny I have today. But do you know the struggle I go to? You don't. So therefore, I'm choosing me. I'm choosing me. And ever since it was I kid you not, today, I swear on my kid's head, today, even today, I had this discussion with my parent. I told them, nah, it's done. It becomes a manipulation, guys. They will manipulate you if you let it. And then you do things for me. I'm not asking you. And then they'll be like, you know what hurts me even the most? She dare ask me, oh, is it because you have done this you want thanks? And I'm like, even a child, a baby, you give her milk. Eh? She has a way of hugging you or kissing you or saying, thank you, mommy. And it feels so good. I don't want you to tell me thank you because I have helped this person. But even when we pray to God and then He answers us, what do? We thank Him. It's just a normal thing because it will even give me more courage to do more. But don't tell me that, oh, you are doing it, it is normal. Why do you expect us to tell you thank you? Oh, hell no. I'm done with that shit. So, yeah, when you feel like you can't, it is here, up to here, you stop.
Wow.
You stop. I didn't know that. You caught me by surprise, though, because I didn't know we were going to talk about this today. And I feel good to talk back, guys. I really feel good to this education we have. One thing is to respect your parent. The other thing is to tell them the truth. They need to know their place. I am 37 years old, and for the first time, I feel relieved. I feel good that I was able to talk back, to put them back on the line, to tell them enough is enough. And I can choose to do it and don't do it or not do it, and nothing will happen. I know they are
Wow.
watching me and they'll
Wow.
get the
Wow.
message.
Wow. You know, people go through a lot. People go through a lot. I wouldn't really call that talking back. It's just telling them the reality,
Mm,
letting them understand the way you feel. And that is why most people go through this silently without saying a word, and they suffer going through it emotionally and mentally. At the point where your strength is no longer strong enough to accommodate everybody, when it becomes pressure on you, it's good to speak out. It's good to let them know that this is what you are going through. So if this is you, if we are speaking to you, if you're watching and this is you, that person who is there for everyone, that person who is always ready to show up and is becoming a pressure to you rather than strength, just drop a heart in the comment section. We don't need you to say anymore. Just drop a heart. Let's be honest. Being the strong one can become a trap because now everybody depends on you and you don't even know how to say no or how
yeah.
to stop. Well, some somehow people will still come to you for advice. It's not always money. It's not
Mm,
always, financial help or food, or sometimes it's advice. They see you as that one who has a solution to everything, even advice. They come to you. While you yourself. It's trying to
No, I
figure
mean,
it out. It's trying to figure your life out. But they don't see it. They still see you as that person who has it all together. So, how do you know when your strength has turned into silent burnout? You need to acknowledge that to yourself, first of all, before you can acknowledge it to the people around you. How do you know that your strength has become a burnout? Is it when your brain has gone, there's nothing in it anymore, you can't even think? Or is it when you are emotionally drained and you are looking for a solution for your own self? How do you know that your strength has turned to burnout? Dapi.
that's the question. Oh, okay. I
Mhm.
thought you were asking the viewers. Um, for me, honestly, it is psychological, you know. Uh for me, I back. I'll just shout. I'll be shouting. I'll be backing for any good reason. You greet me, I'll be nervous. And then even when the kids say, "Mama," oh, I don't want. And of course, migraine and sleepless nights. I can't sleep. I get upset for no reason. Especially when I keep too much inside. Okay, when I keep things inside. So that is when I know that, oh, the bottom line has been drawn. So that is when I kind of like, nah, time out. It has to stop. So I mean, we all have that, right? Or either you cry, you can be very, very emotional, uh nightmares, sleepless nights. Those are the signs, right? That you are not well. You are not well, and you need to kind of set a line, boundaries, and say whatever you want to say, and fix the issue. And like I said, if something is bothering you, cut it. Cut it. And that is something that I regrets not doing, you know, allowing things, you know, for so long to bother me, not cutting off people, and obviously give them chances after chances, that is not good. No, you need to speak up. You need to let them know that this is not okay, or else they will be playing on your head. You know, they expect you to give, but what are they giving in return? Nothing. So, like I say, for me nowadays, even friendship, it is 50-50. You give me, I give you. You have nothing to offer me, you know. And same thing goes for families. I'm not bothering myself anymore. I'm cutting ties with anything, I mean, anything that costs my peace. I do not want that anymore. You cost me, you cost my peace. That's it. That's the end of it.
Wow. It is really advisable, guys, that you look out for signs of burnout. You can never be the Messiah. No.
Mm,
Look out for signs of burnout. You are human, like every one of us, like the people you are always there for. When
mm,
you feel that your strength has become burnout, cut it off, slow down.
yeah.
Let the people know that this is no longer okay with you. I understand you seeing yourself as the Messiah who has to help everybody, who has to uh, pull everyone out of their trouble and all that. But the truth is that you're human. And as humans, there is a limit to which our body can take.
Mm,
So look out for the signs. Look out, like she said, when you start having these sleepless nights due to, other people's
Mm,
problems. Look out for when you maybe start having constant headaches and stuff like that, tired, then you know you've gotten to your limit
yeah.
and you have to do the needful.
Mm,
When you are not there, if anything, peradventure, anything happens, God forbid, what will happen to those people you're trying to help? I'm sure they will still want you to be there, to be
yeah.
alive, than not to be there. Because it will be worse for them
Mm,
if you're no longer there.
mm,
So help yourself to help those people that you love,
mhm,
those people that you feel you must be there for. It is important that you help yourself. If this is If you want to make a comment on this, you want to tell us about it, if you have one word that you can describe the way you're feeling today, put it in the comment section. You don't have to give details,
mm.
just one word. Or you can send us a message privately. You don't have to carry this all alone by yourself. We are here for you to talk to. If
Mm,
there is no one else to talk to us. Strong
exactly.
people don't break loudly, they break quietly
Mm,
while still showing up for everyone else. They feel they have it all together and they keep going silently.
mm,
Maybe tonight is the night you admit to yourself that you're tired,
mm,
not weak, not
mm,
failing, just tired. So, before we call it a day today, what is the one thing you're taking away from this conversation? What is it? Maybe strength isn't always holding everything together.
mm.
Maybe sometimes it's allowing yourself to pause and be human again. Let's know one thing you're taking away from this conversation today.
Mm,
This is Unfiltered. No filters, no fluff, just the truth.
yes.
We come up here every Tuesday bringing those topics, discussing those topics, the feelings that people have, the experiences they have, the things they go through that no one talks about. We bring them up here. If you have any topic at all that you want us to discuss, send it to us and we will
Yes.
discuss it here, unfiltered.
Exactly.
We are excited to have you. We want to thank Salome for being here with us and every other person who breathed in and breathed out. We understand people are at work.
Mm,
We want to say thank you to you for showing up again today. We will always be here for you every time. If you cannot reach us, watch us live, send us messages, and let's see how we can help with what you're going through. Thank you so much for coming.
thank you.
We appreciate you, and we will see you again, same time
Next
next
time.
week.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching.
Some conversations stay with you because they speak to something real. If this touched you, don't ignore it. Reflect on